Hey guys, so I am going to open up your Ship and Chip activity. I am going to weigh each one or take the mass of each one before I open it, just so that I can figure out which one is the least. It does change sometimes with shipping and stuff, so if your mass was like 13, it could end up being 14, or it could be less or whatever. So it could just depend. So I'm just going to pick one randomly, so we'll start with this one, which is Anime's group. So we're going to first take the mass, which let me just make sure we're good. Ends up being exactly 20, which is good. Exactly what it should be. I am going to end up cutting it open a little bit. I just don't want to break anything. Will say that I have seen this design be very successful. I don't know how it's going to go for you guys, but the tighter the chip is in there, it tends to be a little bit better for it. So let's see where we're at. You guys really tape this. I mean, it definitely wasn't going to come out, I'll tell you that. But, alright, so it looks like you used some cotton balls inside to kind of protect it a little bit. So I'll just kind of pull some of them out. You can feel your chip that's in there. It looks like it's wrapped. Some cotton balls at the bottom. Wrapped in a tissue. Maybe two. Wrapped in another. Feeling pretty good so far, the chip. Oh, it felt really good. You got a couple little breaks right there. So it looks like the chip overall was pretty good. It's just got some breakage there. So just a little bit there, a little tiny chip right there, but overall not bad. I just maybe one of the ends had a little bit less cotton balls or something where it kind of ruined that part for you. So again, not bad though. We will also do this one next, which is Gabby's group. It's not feeling so great in there. Kind of hear some movement, but I'll take your mass real quick to see where we're at. 17, which isn't bad. Not a bad start. I am going to cut yours as well. Oh, I see some chips stuck to your tape. You can see that. So, uh-oh. A little nervous about that for you. I like the strategy of the curve. I thought that was a good idea. But I'm not sure it's totally successful. So it looks like you actually have two ends that are broken. So some extra little pieces in there. The overall structure of the chip isn't bad. It looks like just the ends got broken. Not too bad, but not successful. Alright, we'll do this one next, which is Wilder's group, which I thought was a weird structure. It's like square on the back, lots of tape, some round-ish idea. It is what it is, but your mass is 22, which ends up actually being over. But we'll still check it out to see if it protected it or not. Lots of tape going on here. I'm just going to kind of cut through that. Oh, okay. So you ended up actually putting, it's like a little bed. So it like has a little blanket and, you know, some little extra here. Chip looks good to start. However, there is a little break right there. So it looks like it just wasn't enough secure, like enough soft padding on that one side. Not bad, but a little bit of a break there. So it was over mass wise anyway, but still kind of cool to see if it survived or not. We will do this one next. Kind of a cool strategy. I know you guys made a bigger box, but I think that the reason you cut these out is to save some mass, which I thought was kind of clever because you're not really taking away from the structure of the box or the protection of the box. So I thought that was interesting. That's what I assume that the strategically placed corners are for. But so your mass is also a little bit over. Not terrible, but it's just a little bit over. It's only it's 21 grams, which, like I said, is a little bit over. But let's see if it survived. So I'm just gonna cut through, kind of see where we're at. Oh, it's like a little pillow of Pringle. A Pringle pillow. Feels okay in there, actually. But again, it could just be a small little break somewhere. So it looks like you used a tissue and some cotton balls and then a tissue. Oh, I may have lied to you. Maybe not. Maybe it is okay. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Uh-oh. So, got a little squished. I don't know if it's in its travel or this class actually has more breaks than any of my other classes. The first two that I recorded, only 2 breaks, 1 in each class. So, unfortunately, I don't know. Maybe your shipping is just a little different, but this one's a little more broken. So, but again, overweight, so it's still kind of cool to see if it wins. I mean, if it survives, but unfortunately it didn't. Okay, this triangle one, which is Gabe's group, again, different strategy. I like the triangle idea. I'm assuming you're channeling your inner bridge building strategy, but I thought that was not a bad option. Let's see where we're at. Sorry, the scale shot's off. 18. It's fluctuating between 18 and 19, but it's settling on 18. Which is not bad. Not the lowest. So far, Gabby's group had the lowest, but their chip did break. So, if yours survives, you are winning currently. For this class, anyway. I'll tell you the overall winner. Okay. Nice little home for your Pringle. I'll pull your Pringle out ever so gently. Make sure it stays intact, and it does. Completely full Pringle. No breaks whatsoever. No cracks. Nothing. Awesome job. Currently winning for your class. Good work. Your last one is Bailey's group. So, it doesn't have a top. I wonder if that was because you were just trying to save mass, but it's kind of heavy in there with the popsicle sticks, so I don't know if that was really strategic or anything. 19 grams. Again, not terrible. The difference here is that there isn't much to cut, so I kind of already know what happened. I want to say that this was probably attached of some sort there, but just like most of your tests have failed, you can see that Pringle at the bottom. Didn't make it. A dead Pringle. Actually pretty massacred Pringle. I don't know where half of it is. Here's a part. Here's another part. And then there's one small other little piece. But when you put that all back together, it doesn't make a full Pringle. So, I assume that some of it's left in the bag. I'm not really sure. But it didn't quite make it, unfortunately. So, overall, not bad. I wonder, like I said, if shipping was a little different for you guys than it was for the other classes, because theirs all survived and their structures were pretty equal to yours. So I don't know if there's a reason for that, but we shall see. I'll tell you guys the overall winner in a little bit.